By now, everyone has seen or heard of the fact that conservative men are struggling in dating in this political climate. Here's a fucking thought. Change your mind. Be open to changing your mind. It's not that deep. I know mommy and daddy will be very upset if you so much as open your mind even slightly, but it's okay.
All right, guys, we got a quick video today on another example of the delusion and insanity of the modern Western woman and the collapse of dating in general. So, yeah, hopefully you guys can tolerate this one. This is pretty intense.
It's okay. So here's a couple of takes on this. Number one, there's a lot of girls stitching saying if that they see that a man is conservative on a dating app, it's a double right. And I have a one up on that. If I see if a man is a double C, I call it a double hit. A Christian conservative, fuck no. Because that doesn't happen overnight. That goes to show me that you come from a long line of Christian nationalists who are on board with Project 2025. That's immediately what I jump to. That tells me it's not just you, it's me. Because we would not get along. I would open my mouth and you'd be leaving the dining room table.
Bro, I don't think it matters whether, I don't think this has anything to do with politics. I think this is literally just to do with her freaking attitude. Like, just watching her and her attitude and the way she talks, what guy would want to be in a relationship with this woman? Not saying that there aren't any out there, but damn, it's a lot to deal with.
Table. It's all right. It's all right. We'll just move along. Number two, these men don't even know what they believe. They don't even know what they believe. I saw a quote the other day, can't even remember where I heard it, but it was someone saying that there's a difference between what you are taught and what you believe. And I find that through and through with these conservative men. These conservative men oftentimes have no idea what they even believe in, because I no longer argue with people on either far side of the aisle because they're just too far gone. So what I do is ask why? Why? What policies, what procedures, what evidence suggests that that was a good move have you found?
Bro, can you imagine going on dating apps and literally dealing with this? Like, this is why so many guys are not dating, bro. This is a prime example. Why would you want to deal with this insanity? This is worse than just staying home and just being single and doing your freaking hobbies, bro. This is 10 times worse dealing with this. What? Dude, 63% of men under 30, man. Single. There's a reason why. There's a reason why. And it's not just due to lack of options. Everyone's always like, oh, well, men need to get their money up and men need to, self-improve. And yeah, all those things are important, obviously. But the reality of the situation is, we have to actually be fair. We have to actually call out what's going on out here. And it's not just that men are, slacking off and just playing video games like they always say. Oh, yeah, men, just playing so many video games. No, it's because we don't want to deal with this kind of insanity. We don't want to deal with a woman who acts like this in a relationship, constantly breaking you down. Psychological and emotional abuse, just like breaking you down as a man until you become like, those husbands you see walking around at like 50 years old who just like don't say anything. They just look down and they're just like super depressed. What guy wants to deal with that, bro?
That's a good reason to do that. And they can never answer me. They can never answer me. Or the answer is solely lied and hating on the other side. So when you ask a conservative man about a policy and he talks about, well, fucking Joe Biden, fuck Joe Biden. I'm like, okay, yup, Joe Biden's a war criminal. Like, we get that. Like, he needs to be impeached. He doesn't even know where he is. He just Roombas around. We get it. But what will your side do to fix that? All of it. Always Hunter Biden, Nancy Pelosi, and Hillary Clinton. Like, can we just fucking get over that? My God. Oh, and Obama, too. They love that. But if your political opinion doesn't lie in research and or you can't back it up, come correct, stand on business with your political opinion, and or it lies in hating the other side, your political opinion is null and void to me. You literally, like, you don't even have political opinion to me. You don't even get.
There's a reason why this woman is still on dating apps, okay? Let me just say that. There's a reason why she's not in a relationship. And, she took a hard look at herself and realized, it's not really about politics. It really comes down to the way that you act and your attitude towards men. Whether the guy's conservative, whether he's liberal, whatever. Yeah, ideally you want your values to align. But the reality of the situation is you shouldn't even be this invested in politics anyways. It's all a game. It's all, it's all bread and circus. The fact that she's this invested in politics, that she's going on dating apps and looking for guys to try to argue with them about their politics, I mean, there's a reason why she's single, right?
To have a political opinion. They're that political alliance because it is the alpha male thing to do.
Oh,
it is
here we go.
To be a liberal man. It is rooted in hating and control of women. And that is the
Oh
only
my,
thing
here
that
we
they have.
go. Feminism shit coming out. I knew this was going to come out at some point. I'm like, I'm just waiting for it to show her true colors. There you go. There you go. Staunch feminist right there, you know? Oh, it has to do with hating women, misogyny.
Have to hold on to in that political alliance. Women are going to have political opinions. We're going to have strong ones. It's not the 1950s no longer, bruv. No longer. And I will not shut my mouth. I will never shut my mouth. And I will absolutely not shut my mouth for a man.
Well, I hope you enjoy being single then for basically the rest of your life. Because, yeah, I mean, she's young for now, and there's guys who will, sleep with her. But in terms of getting in a committed relationship, I mean, it's very unlikely she's going to find someone that she would look up to and respect, who is going to also want her in a long-term relationship if she doesn't change her attitude. I don't give a damn about her, whatever, her political opinions. It doesn't matter to me. But the attitude is just over the top, bro. It's just over the top. These feminists, bro, they're going to end up single and lonely.
We are out here begging men to take a look in the mirror, and they are not. And they will not. And this loneliness epidemic that your dick's not getting wet every other day is going to grow.
Oh my
okay?
God.
It's only going to get worse because we are going to shut this shit down.
Dude, we're so screwed, bro. This country is so fucking screwed. Our generation is like, bro, this is what we have to deal with. And people wonder, oh, why are you single? You know what? Why are all these guys single out here? Why is 63% of men single? I don't know. Maybe watch this video and tell me what you think afterwards. Dude, unreal, man. It's so funny how like they project all these things too, because it's like they're saying, they want men to take a look in the mirror. About what? About what? You women are the ones who needs to take a look in the mirror. They're the ones who refuse the average guy. They're the ones who can't stand being around a guy who just, works a 9 to 5 in his blue collar. No, he's got to be some fucking millionaire, 6 foot, 6-pack abs. They're the ones who need to take a look in the mirror. Their standards are gone through the roof. And yet now they want guys to take a look in the mirror. For what? To do what? Like, they can say all this stuff. They can keep talking and want us to do all these things. But at the end of the day, the reality is they're getting older and older. They're going to end up single, right? And then they're going to end up lonely. And guys are going to other countries to find women who actually you can have a conversation with, who don't act like this. And that's just the reality situation, and it's just like women who are in long-term relationships, women who are married, who have kids and who actually, teamwork. And it's not this man versus woman thing. They didn't get to that position by acting like this, okay? Like, if you go and find those women, they didn't get to that position by having her kind of attitude. Her attitude is totally full of just being self-absorbed, animosity, and I couldn't ever see team working with this kind of a woman. Like, her attitude is just beyond belief.
You're going to shut these legs for further business, okay? So you better get with it or get the fuck out, because you're going to get lonelier and lonelier as a product of your own design.
Oh my God. Okay, this is just too much, bro. They're literally projecting. What the? This is just wild, man. This is literally wild. You're going to get lonelier and lonelier as a product of your own design. No, actually, you are going to get lonelier and lonelier as a product of your design, because the reality is guys have a lot of time. We have a lot of time. We can wait till we're 40, 50 years old before we have kids or before we start a family. We've got plenty of freaking time on our side. So, her sitting here and saying all this, it's really just a projection of what's going to happen to her. I mean, I don't know what else to say. It blows my mind, the lack of self-awareness of your position. I just don't get it. Like, do you not see passport bros like going overseas and finding plenty of women who are act normal? Do you not see guys, following their own hobbies and just going meet down, doing their own thing and just having a good time? It's like, dude.
Shit down. We're going to shut these legs for further business, okay? So you better get with it or get the fuck out, because you're going to get lonelier and lonelier as a product of your own design. By now, everyone...
All right, man. That's the clip for today. I just wanted to show you that because I just thought it was wild, man. I just thought it was wild, like the hypocrisy and projection going on. Let me know what you guys think about this. I don't even have anything else to say.